All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm Hyatt, your host. I'm here today with the usual co-host, Jack.
Yep.
And today we're going to be talking about a subject that I am very much so passionate about, that subject being music and how it affects people, the music industry in general, and overall just how certain people can be attracted to certain types of music.
Yeah, and also how impressions work with music. If you're just meeting someone, and a
That
common question is, what type of music you listen to. That's also we're going to talk about that too. It's going to play into this.
So I'm actually glad you brought that one up because I forgot to bring it up myself, first off. And second off, I am a really good candidate for that style of or that type of question. Because for anybody who somehow knows us outside of this somehow, I don't dress my part. Because, I mean, as Jack explained, I'm a metalhead. I love metal, huge head guy. And I don't dress the part really. I have more of a country boy type of style and dress versus most metalheads, which do the whole combat boots, cargos, battle jacket, fucking long hair and whatnot. My hair goes about to like a mullet. Really, that's about it. I wear cowboy boots. I wear blue jeans. I wear what are they called? Fuck, what's that brand called that we normally get from
What you talking about?
Academy?
Oh,
The
Academy.
Michelin or
Yeah, Magellan.
Magellan t-shirts. Yeah, I wear a lot of those sometimes.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
he's a normal looking guy that listens to metal
yeah,
and all that
I'm
stuff.
normal Southerner basically.
Yeah, and that's me too. I don't really dress to a part, which I don't really have a part. I listen to a bit of everything, but uh,
Essentially, what they see.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, it's funny. It's kind of funny because a lot of people, whenever they ask me like what kind of music I listen to, I tell them metal. Most of them think like, oh, okay, so like maybe like Metallica or maybe some Ozzy Osbourne. And then I tell them what I really listen to, or sometimes even show them what I actually listen to. And they're like, "You listen to that? Like, what the fuck? You don't look anything like that." It's like, yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, people.
yeah. Right when I met Eric, we didn't really like start talking, like become good friends until maybe a year or two after we met. But when I first figured out like how I guess the right word is how into or how much he enjoys the type of music that he listens to, I was very surprised because I haven't met anyone at the time who listened to that and really did enjoy it.
Yeah, I will say for the common folk, it is a little hard to get into metal in a way, depending on what bands you're looking at, especially depending on how far you're willing to go into it. Like for me, my metal journey, it started off with bands like Absurd. Yeah, no, Absurd. Ooh, that's too extreme to start off with. Absurd. Jesus Christ, that's fucking extreme. Oh my god.
Yeah,
No, I meant to say Disturb.
there you go.
Yeah, so new metal or metalcore, whichever one you think's right. Band of Disturb. Started that. Black Sabbath. The light stuff. Then it's like I think my freshman or sophomore year of high school, I started getting into like death metal with bands like Volturian and obviously the big ones like Death and Obituary, and even some small minor new bands that were coming out. Like for anybody who saw our Lord of the Rings meme video, the band I used for the song that I used from a band for that video was Infernal Ordinance. Bands like that.
Man,
Started getting into those kind of bands.
that was badass, man. That's a badass song. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole album was fucking awesome. It's their 2023 album. I don't remember what the name is,
Okay, but
but
you
just
you
search up Infernal Ordinance, you'll find them. I have them. I've credited them, so
Yeah, well,
you can go find their band.
you sent me the link to it, the actual music video, or not video,
Yeah.
the music, and I didn't know that that was a. I thought it was just a one off song. I didn't think that it was a whole album. I need to go back and listen to
Oh
some of that
yeah.
then.
Yeah, that song, that wasn't the first that wasn't the first song in the album either. That was like the third or fourth song in the album.
Yeah, well, what you sent me was just the song. It wasn't like the actual album or anything. So
Yeah. Dude, that first track on the album is really good. I highly recommend checking out Infernal Ordinance.
gotcha, gotcha. I'll do that afterwards.
But anyways, to not go on tangents because that's not what people want to hear. Uh, back to my point. Yeah, some types of metal, it's a little hard to get into if you're not used to it. Like, let's take a really perfect example. Let's take black metal for example.
Hmm.
That style of metal for people who just like first listen to it, they're gonna be a little off put by it. They're gonna be probably they might even get like a little bit spooked by it. I remember I was definitely a bit spooked by it the first time I heard black. It wasn't even the first time I heard black metal. It was the first time I heard the first time I heard anything close to black metal. It was black and death metal, which is basically death metal with black metal influences. So that's a little more extreme for an intro to black metal, but
Yeah,
for the common folk, it's not gonna appeal to them. So for some, they might get a little bit curious and might give it another try. Like, okay, the first time's a little fucking weird, but now that I've heard it, I know at least what it sounds like, so maybe I'll give it another go and see if I like it. And then
yeah,
I'll just keep going until eventually you just start listening to it nonstop and you become addicted to it.
yeah. So I got a question for you, real quick. All right.
Yo, what's up?
So let's say that you meet this random guy or this girl or whatever. You hop in the truck and you start driving, right? And you got to play a song. What type of song you throwing on, man? What's your first song?
All right, I know I'm a metalhead and all, but this is a bit of a weird one for a first song.
I know it's weird, right? Like,
Probably. It's probably going to be something by the Animals or maybe Eric Clapton.
okay, yeah, that's a good choice. Because
Yeah, because I mean,
go ahead.
especially nowadays, some
Hey,
people,
hey, you're cutting in and out pretty bad. Hello,
yeah,
yo, you there?
yeah, I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you cut out for a second. Go ahead.
Oh boy, we're having audio problems. Where do you get off at?
Right after you mentioned which songs you would play if you just some random person got in your car.
Yeah, so like I said, either something by the Animals or Eric Clapton or maybe even Jimi Hendrix or something that's like classic rock, really, because I don't really know what some random person's gonna like. Metal is a very niche thing outside of its community. It's a very big thing, especially nowadays, but it's also a very niche thing. So, if I just come in playing fucking, I don't know, like Gorgira or something, they might not like that. I mean, they might be totally into it, but they also couldn't.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
it could also like uh like scare some people off, or like with
yeah,
me, I know when I started getting into certain niches of music, I'd just play them when random people like I used to drive people home because I had a truck back in the I drove people home and
yeah, it's hard, surprisingly.
and I would just play songs that I liked at the time. And anyway, now that I look back on
Their
that,
mom.
they definitely thought that I was like a weird guy for playing that the
Well,
first time.
you are a weird guy, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but
but
I'd
yeah.
play. Go ahead.
Oh, what are you saying?
I was gonna say I'd play like so our school in Houston that we went to. It was it's strange. There was a lot of it's in the city, but it's also in the outskirts, and so there's country guys that
Oh, there's tons of them.
yeah, and half of them weren't. They were just the
Yeah,
wannabes, whatever. But
the rich type.
yeah. So there was those, and then there was like rap, crazy rap. People listen to that. Then you got the hip hop and all that, and then like just the pop songs and
The country mixing or blending with the city type, basically.
yeah, it's a bit of everything. People listen to everything over there, and they I drive people home. They get in my car, and I would blast, like I mean blast, like don't discount me, man. The girls in my car at the time loved it, I think, but blinding lights.
Oh, that song, of
Yeah,
course. What was it? 2022's most popular song,
yeah,
or the 2021?
I couldn't remember, man, but I
Oh
re-
my god,
I remember
you
like
fucking loser!
6 in the morning, me going to picking up my buddy, and then we
You,
went to go pick up his girlfriend,
oh, not me.
and then his girlfriend's friend would go and pick up, and they would like the two girls, right? My buddy's girl and the other one.
Her friend.
Yeah, they would like beg me to like blast that. It's like 6:30 in the morning, you know.
Ugh.
And anyway, that was like anyway, that was kind of one of them times because I pull up to the school and everyone's sitting in the parking lot because they don't want to go into school. They're just waiting,
Yeah,
and they see this maroon F-250 with the windows down, blasting blinding lights, and
total
there's
country dude.
yeah, hopping out with like a Magellan shirt and
Or more of
area.
a like a beachside country kind of guy.
Yeah, and anyway, people definitely thought I was weird, but to be honest, I don't really care.
They'd be right for that assumption.
Say that again.
They'd be right for that assumption.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't really care. Like I've been away from school for like half a year or so now. Like no one, I'm never gonna see those guys ever again. Like I've done stuff over there because I just wanted to do it, right? And like I have no regrets. Like yeah, it was maybe somewhat embarrassing at the time, but like I'm never gonna see those guys again unless I want to.
Yeah, I had that exact same mentality when I swapped schools, and let's just say I got into some deep shit for that.
What are you talking about? Talking about like
I may have said something
okay, hey,
that
we
is
can't
a
go
minor minority.
we can't go that far off topic here, man. We gotta stay on the music stuff. That's a talk for another time.
Oh yeah, that is so a story for another time.
Oh yeah. No, I got some on me too. Don't worry, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, that will eventually come around, people. So if you want to be around for that, subscribe.
Yeah. The
That was piss
shameful
poor.
plug.
I'll fuck off. Our channel, we're allowed to shame or not shame. Fuck, we're allowed to plug our own channel on our channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know English.
kind of.
Fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Anyway,
Do what?
anyways, back on topic.
Yeah. All right. Um, well, let's just talk about like
Well, there is no let's just talk about. Let's just get to the fucking point. And the point is that you don't judge a book by its cover.
yeah, and
At least in the music industry, you don't.
yeah, like for me, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here. For
We
me,
weren't supposed to do that.
no, it's on topic, kind of.
Uh,
Um, for me, I listen to everything from like
SpongeBob.
Yeah, like if I'm being serious here,
Deathcore,
yeah, I listen to deathcore, to classic rock, to rap, to pop songs, to hip
classical
hop,
music,
to no, not much classical stuff, but
heathen.
country. I listen to everything, and it for me it changed personally. It changes by the month what I listen to, like
Yeah.
roughly the month. Like I'll listen to country for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'll get on rap. Then
What's your
I'll
next obsession, basically?
say that again.
Like what your next obsession is, basically.
Yeah,
Changes.
I just get in these moods where I like these certain types of songs. Like I've determined that during the summertime I really enjoy country music. During the winter, I really enjoy like heavy metal, deathcore, that type of stuff.
That's a
During
great time to listen to metal.
yeah,
It's cold out.
during like nighttime, it doesn't matter what night, but nighttime I'll listen to classic rock or like rap.
Dad rock.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, you're gonna be that guy in his like 30s who's pulling up in the garage drunk. The kids are inside. Your wife's pissed. You're gonna be listening to fucking what that one Motley Crue song. I forgot which one it was.
Which one?
It
Which
was
one?
singing. It's that slower paced one. I don't remember fucking what the name was.
I don't know.
It starts off with a piano.
Oh no,
That one.
I don't even listen to Motley Crue that much. Like
There's like one song.
yeah, one or two that's like in my playlist. Like I
Or you're gonna be listening to Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
yeah, Poison.
I just referenced the song. Oh my god damn it,
Well,
Jay.
yeah, but like like well, anyway, I like Poison a lot. That's a classic rock band that I listen to pretty frequently.
Yeah, Poison's pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't listen to them that much, but they're good.
Scorpions. I like Scorpions a lot.
There you go.
But yeah, that's kind of my style. And so, getting back on topic here, when I when someone new enters into the car, we picked up a buddy, me and Eric, a weekend or two ago. We picked up a buddy of ours and his girlfriend, right?
We have to warn them every time they get in.
Yeah,
Every time we get a new person that we got to pick up, we have to warn them what the hell is about to go down. Because
yeah.
it happens every fucking time.
Well, we pulled up with the windows down, you trying to get into the back seat, and me and you just laughing our asses off. And
For
I
those of you
mean,
who don't know, I drive a 2004 Ranger. So, and we took my truck to go pick them up.
yeah,
And so, in order to get into the back, not the bed, like behind the seats, because it has a bit of extended-ish cab, you have to pull the seat forward and push it down and like bend it down a little bit in order to get there. I didn't do that. My stupid ass didn't think about that for a second. I just tried to hop back there between the two seats. And I got stuck for a little bit.
yeah, yeah. But like when we picked them up, like you were in charge of like playing music and whatnot,
Yeah,
and you played
one last breath by fucking Creed.
yeah, you played that as like our
We
first song
blasted.
with the
Yeah,
windows down, and we're going like 80 miles per hour on I-10, and I wonder what she thought. Because like Dayton, I mean, our buddy, he really
they,
gives, huh?
yeah. He's used to us already. He knows some shit like that will happen.
Yeah, but like her, like
She barely knew us at all. I think that was like the second time we met her.
yeah, and that's like a calmer song than what I think we would normally play. If it was up to me, I would be playing like
I mean, not that fucking good. God damn.
if it
I
was
mean, it's
up to
common shit.
yeah, but I mean, if it was up to me, I'd be playing like something like probably like a hotel room or something like that. Just something stupid, you know. That's
Yeah,
what I'd be playing. Because that as weird as it may sound, like when I hear that someone listens to a certain type of music, that tells me a lot about him. And
Yeah.
if we're talking, it does tell you a lot about him, but just know that you know it doesn't
Your
really.
assumptions aren't always right, though.
Yeah,
They might be right, and some of it might be a little bit true, but it's not going to be like dead on 100% accurate.
yeah, exactly. Like when I
I mean,
was back in senior year of high school, I drove a buddy home uh, pretty much every day, and he was a big like Ice Spice fan, right?
ugh.
Yeah, and I didn't really care for it. I'll listen to it, but I didn't really care for it. And anyway, we would butt heads a lot when it came to playing music. And I'd be like, "It's my car. Let me play my music." And he'd be like, "Nah, I'm the guest. Let me play." It's going
He's
back.
a passive princess.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, you should have seen this guy, man. I mean, yeah.
I can already imagine. Is he fat?
No, we're not thinking of the same guy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I never
Uh,
met the guy, so I wouldn't know.
yeah. But anyway, this guy was interesting. But like we had a lot in common. Like we had a lot in common, just not music. Like we had the same classes, like three classes together. We'd talk all the time, you know, pretty good friend. And we would just butt heads all the time about music.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Actually, speaking of something like that, so Lupe, right?
Okay, yeah.
One of our buddies, a buddy that I met when like a year ago or whatever, or fuck, I think it was 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a major metalhead too, but he's like a huge like deathcore guy. He really loves deathcore. That's his thing. It's deathcore.
Mhm.
So obviously, when it comes to when it comes to like different genres and styles of music, everybody's different and whatnot. Everybody's gonna have different tastes. And when you start to pick apart genres a little more, you start to see more like the subgenres and whatnot, the different types of versions of that style of music. And then you start to see more divisions and whatnot between people because let's go back to Lupe, big deathcore guy, loves deathcore. However, I don't really like deathcore. I'm a huge metalhead and I'll listen to some deathcore, but honestly, I can barely stand deathcore. The only reason why I can stand it is because it has death metal influence in it. If it was just plain ass metalcore, it really depends on the band.
Yeah. Mhm.
Me and Lupe, we don't butt heads or nothing, but you know, whenever, like he tries to, how he always tries to get us out to go to concerts and whatnot with him.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. I'll go to a metal concert when I with fucking friends, no matter what. I'm not going by myself, that's for sure. But most of the concerts he tries to get us to go to are like deathcore concerts and whatnot. And it's like I tell him once, like, Lupe, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I love hanging out with you guys. I love going, like, going to these concerts and whatnot. But it's like, I mean, I get your deathcore guy, but it's like, you able to find anything that's not deathcore? Because kind of, there's a point where if you're somebody who doesn't like a certain type of music, there's a
Yeah.
point where the more you listen to it or listen to that type of music, the more it just all sounds the same. You know,
Yeah.
like with country, like with modern country. I'm not a huge fan of modern country. So, and I've listened to a lot of it. My dad's a huge country guy, loves country music, modern country music to be exact.
Mhm.
And it just all sounds the same. It doesn't sound different, no matter what.
That brings me into something. So I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine, good friend that known him since like what third grade right? And he's a big pop guy. He likes, like, uh,
Taylor Swift,
no, like the Score or like The Weekend or
Imagine Dragons.
2 Feet, stuff like that. Um, he's a big, he's a big, those types of guys, right? And me, we were at the beach house. It was probably, what, seventh grade? And anyway, I started playing some country music, right? I played like White House Road by Tyler Childers, right? And then like Burnout and If I Were the Devil, all that stuff. Just like more earthy country songs
Yeah,
and like Black Creek and that stuff. And he like got really agitated with me playing that, and I just didn't understand why. And he brought up that point, like what you were saying, how it all sounded the same.
yeah,
To me, it doesn't sound the same. It sounds completely different. It's
yeah. Because
just
you enjoy the music, so and you listen to a lot more of it than we do.
yeah, it's just
So
the way our brains interpret it.
yeah.
Um, but
Although I will say, not to cut you off, I will say I don't hate country music. I don't really like modern country music, but I don't hate country music in general. There are plenty of country songs that I do listen to. Most of it's the old stuff because that's really my type of era. But you know, it's-
yeah,
that's just how that's how it is.
well, I think that's with everyone.
Yeah,
No matter what genre it is, you can probably find a song or two that you
there's
like
gonna
in
be
it.
outliers, definitely.
Yeah. And anyway, you brought up the point of it sounding the same. I've never experienced that except for like Taylor Swift and that stuff. That just all sounds the
Yeah,
same, and I just don't enjoy it. Um,
fuck man, it's a good deterrent why I don't like fucking rap. I, a lot of that stuff, especially the modern stuff, just literally it just exactly sounds the exact same.
yeah,
My English is good.
you know the song "Stone" by Whiskey Myers.
Off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, anyway, I played that, and it's a it's a country song, and
I've probably heard it.
and my buddy, uh, he really hated it, and I was like, okay, man, this is more up your alley. So I played "The Night We Met," right, and he loved that song, right, and he claims that it's not country, which it's kind of on the border. It's
It's pop country.
no, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's
Oh
not
shit.
pop. It's like an old, what's the right way to put this? Like, don't laugh at me, but like Lord of the Rings, how they have like, the song of before Gandalf and all them people start battling each other, and there was a hobbit with the king, and he started singing for the king, right? You know that song?
I know exactly what scene you're talking about in the song. Yeah, that's the song. That's the scene where Pippin is singing to the
Pippin.
steward of
Yes.
Gondor, not
Yes.
the king.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, that it's more like that type of song, right? Like that's a good adjacent song to this. He claims that it's not country, which I can see that, but anyway, I would consider that, if not country, folk type music, like a newer
Yeah,
folk music. And, this is like a lovey dovey song, The Night We Met. And anyway, he really likes it. So that
uh,
everyone, I think if you wanted to, you could find a song.
I'm guessing he's more of a. Is he more of a pop guy, or is he more of like a love song kind of pop guy?
Uh,
So a lot of pop songs are in some way love based in a
yeah.
lot of ways.
I mean,
Not all of them are, but
I'd say like like rock pop songs, kind of.
pop rock,
Yeah, he listens to that
like
love pop.
Killers.
Yeah, or yeah, just he's a pop guy. He likes different genres of pop.
Okay. So he
Um,
is true and blue pop. All right.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure like the song "Fast Cars" by that girl. Um, I forget her name, but "Fast Cars" the song.
No.
Okay, listen to it. All right, but anyway, uh, he listens to that type of stuff. To uh, I Made It. I think that's the name of the song. Hey, look, mom, I made it. You know that song?
Oh, that song.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
listens
know.
to that. He listens to, that general style.
Okay.
Yeah. Which,
Jesus.
makes sense. Uh, you know, anyway, and he dresses like, how would you describe the way he dressed? You saw him at the beach trip he went on. How you describe that?
Oh, was it Nick?
No, no, we're talking. Who's Nick?
That's Dayton's cousin.
No, no, we're talking about Austin here.
Oh, you're talking Austin. That guy. Okay, yeah, no, he okay, this is the weird one. Yeah, okay. So the whole dress country but as a metalhead thing, that might be a little odd for most people up north, but down here in the south, that's actually pretty common for metalheads. But this guy, he dresses all I'm gonna say he dresses punk. He's totally like a
There
punk
you go.
rock.
There you go.
He's got a whole like alt it's either like an alt rock or like a punk rock style.
Yeah,
And
he does listen to like classic rock, and he does listen to that stuff on the off chance, but
yeah,
generally it's not. And anyway, that like if you saw this guy, you wouldn't expect you wouldn't expect
looks
what he'd
like
be listening to.
if anybody's watched the movie The Dirt, he looks like
Yeah,
um
yeah, I know what
what's
you're
his
talking about.
name? Fuck, who's the guitarist for Molly Crew?
I don't know, man.
Mars something or something
Sounds
Mars.
familiar. I don't know though.
I just call him Mars. He looks like fucking Mars, basically.
Yeah, he's got a style, man, and it's an awesome
Or really
style.
the actor.
Yeah, he's got a style. That's an awesome style. He pulls it off. But
Yeah.
like you wouldn't like his personality and like the stuff he does and the stuff that he listens to completely different than
He's
how he looks.
huge. He's huge in philosophy, by the way.
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah.
I kind of get into it, but like
Yeah.
nothing compared to this guy. And I respect him
It's like
for it.
yeah, it's cool and all, but it's like on Instagram, every time I go like the chats and whatnot or DMs and I see fucking like the notes and whatnot, it's always some weird fucking philosophical quote or question or some shit that makes realistically no fucking sense. But you know,
Yeah, but I've had like you and me, we've had some good conversations on some
oh yeah,
pretty edgy topics. Me and him,
controversial.
yeah, we've had, I mean, long. We're talking like 4 or 5 hour discussions about politics and morals and stuff like that.
Politics, interesting.
Yeah, and it's
You're the kind of
very
guy that doesn't like talking about politics.
no. He talks about it. Me, I don't. I don't really talk
He's
about it.
he's the one talking about it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. Since we said his name, I'm not gonna tell y'all what he does, like what his views are. But he is very
He doesn't fit the South.
no, no, no. That's not. I mean, Well, I mean, the South is everything. I mean, you go to Corpus, like where we were, it's
Well,
crazy.
like what I'm saying this for. What I'm asking this for is because most people have a generalized fucking when it comes to politics at least. Most people have a generalized view of what
Well,
certain regions are
well,
like in the U.S. So
well,
you know,
it's very mixed, like me. I'm
well,
very
people,
mixed on
well,
my beliefs, and he is too. But we're mixed in key ways, and we've never like yelled at each other talking about it. Like these are strong conversations, just like me and Eric, how we're talking right now.
yeah,
And anyway, it's very. He is a bright guy. I mean, I look. I know I'm not smart. Okay, I know I'm not. But
that's evident.
this guy, when I'm talking to him, like, I mean, I just know that he is on a different level intellectually, right? Is that the right word?
Wow, you really meant it when you said you're not smart.
Yeah. Well, I just can't say it Anyway, like his IQ or whatever it
He is
is
a smart
just
guy.
he is just on a different level. Like I can't the brain processing that he goes through each sentence is unbelievable to me. I'm just like, how are you, like, we're not planning this stuff out. We're just talking, and he is,
He's got a whole conversation planned out.
yeah, and he just points out flaws, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Anyway, we're getting really far off topic here.
Yeah,
um,
clearly.
no, uh, but it's very interesting, that stuff to me, because like, don't I'm not sexist, all right? Don't.
Oh no, no, we're cutting it right there. No, we're moving on back to the topic.
No, but this is on topic.
Oh my
um,
god.
Girls, at least the girls that I talk to, listen to, right? They are very similar when it comes to music. Guys, all over the place. Women,
Yeah,
very similar. I
that's kind of funny actually. I'm not going to go into why, but that is actually kind of funny that you say that.
Why? Why is that funny? I mean, this is
Well,
on topic. Go ahead and talk about it.
I'm not going to discuss it here because somebody's going to get fucking pissed.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
it's just funny.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to generalize everything. There are girls who lie outside of
Yeah,
it, but if I'm being 100% honest with everyone, if I'm being straight, you know, girls, there's like, in my mind, there's like three types of girls when it comes to music, right? There's either the Katy Perry type girl that listens to kind of that genre of music.
the
There
Swift,
is like the rap girly style, kind of like
Nicki Minaj style.
yeah, that stuff. Or you're listening to like Blinding Lights and like that high upbeat kind of fun type stuff. Like that's that's all it is. Like I've not.
That's more generalized view of it, though. To be honest,
Why, or I mean, it is
because
very
they're specific.
generalized. It is
Yeah,
very
because
generalized.
because obviously not because people are individuals and everybody likes something different. So there are very specific, more or not, yeah, more specific groups. Then there's also the generalized ones like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's women do exist in metal and country,
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but the amount, well,
but the
wait,
amount is
should I
in
get into
those.
this? Or are we gonna get into
I'm gonna
this?
I'm gonna say it before you even fucking make it worse.
All right.
The amount of women in those genres opposed to the genres that you mentioned, they're very clearly tipped a very specific way, and it's really not hard to see why.
Well,
We'll just leave it at that.
that's not what I was gonna say. Um,
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, I said that so that you wouldn't say
okay.
something worse.
Well, you want me to say something worse or no?
Hell no, I'm not trying to piss everybody off.
Okay. I'll steer adjacent to that. I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm gonna say one sentence and leave it at that. Okay, just real
I,
quick.
I just I just did it, but all right.
No, no, this is different from what you said.
Okay, all right, then
So
go ahead.
women in country slash rap, when you when I go, because I've been to a good amount of those concerts, probably three or four of each. The women there, they have no idea what they are doing there. They're wearing the boots or they're wearing,
You have
the
to work
shirt
on.
of the person or whatever. They're I don't know if I should say that. They're there
If you don't
so
think
that
you
they
should say,
can
it, just don't
say that
say
they
it.
were there. I'm gonna leave it at that. They're there so that they can say that they were there. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Now,
people in the world like
now
that.
there is outliers. Don't get me wrong. I've met some
All right,
girls.
there's always going to be an outlier.
Yeah, I've met some girls that really enjoy, country, and they can name, like, I can't name songs, and they can, so that tells you stuff. But like, anyway, it's very. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Uh, that's dangerous territory, man. That I was that I'm getting into there. that ain't
All right,
something we want to talk about.
I'm not usually one to be soft like this, but I will say for all the viewers, we are not trying to offend anybody, and we are sorry if we do.
Yeah,
But
no, we're
please keep in mind that a lot of what we say is mostly either just our opinion or it's just maybe it's a joke, maybe.
yeah, no, we're just talking out our ass. I mean, we're not. I
You should
mean,
probably have a script. That'd probably make things a little easier, wouldn't it?
a script.
Yeah.
Nah, we're raw, man. We ain't going no script. We're not going to be a script guy. Come on.
All right, back on topic though.
Uh, all right. Yeah, we should leave that at that.
Yeah, back to the whole don't judge a book by its cover as far as music's concerned, at least,
Well, I think we covered that pretty well.
or whatever wherever else we're going with it. What's the next? What was the next one we're at?
Let me see here.
This is where a script would come in handy, Jack.
Well, I got a
Just
little bit of a bullet points here of what we want, what I'd like to talk about. Um, Let me see here. Okay, let's talk about this. So, like me, if I'm sitting on the porch with my dad, right? Like, and he tells me pretty often, he listens to all different types of music. He tells me pretty often, hey, play a song. Just bring out speaker and play me a song. I'm not gonna go into my playlist, right, and start blasting like cocaine, right, or naughty head, right. Like I'm not gonna blast that in front of my dad, right. so
oh, jeez.
so anyway, I say we go into like why we are why we are why we push away from certain songs with certain people. Because for me,
Could drive people off
yeah, or it's not professional. Like if
or that.
like in my school right now, right? Our teachers sometimes let us play music, right?
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not gonna blast a song that has a bunch of cuss words in it, and I'm not gonna blast a song talking about thug life or whatever. And
I just imagine a bunch of country guys just listening to fucking Thug Life.
bro, they do though. That's like
Yeah, that's the funniest thing ever.
yeah, like country like let me put this the right way.
Rednecks.
Yeah, I mean, you listen to everything. I mean, it's everything. You know, you can have fun with Katy Perry. You can have fun with,
Oh yeah, I blue collar guys. Yeah, we
yeah,
we would know.
yeah. No,
Oh
exactly,
my gosh.
exactly. So it's a, but anyway, like let's say, like you work in a shop, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
truck
do
stop.
they let y'all play music in the shop or no?
Oh yeah, they not my shift doesn't get to play music as much as second shift does, which is bullshit. But
So like
we do play music.
if you had a chance to like play some songs, what is something you'd steer away from?
My entire fucking metal playlist.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the starters. My general random bullshit playlist. To be honest, there's only one playlist I'd play, and that's my party playlist, which has mostly like Motorhead, CCR, AC/DC,
yeah,
and just general stuff that you would probably expect a blue collar worker to probably listen to.
yeah. You know, and like me, like if I have a girl over or whatever, or if I'm in the talking
Oh
stages with
yeah,
some girl, right? I'm
you don't
not,
want to blast them like fucking Cannibal Corpse with
nah,
her
dude.
because
Like,
that will literally drive them off most likely.
nah, like I wouldn't play a song like like keeping it
Cocaine.
P. Like I wouldn't play that song, like keeping it P, because it's just talking about getting money and never letting a B word get in the way of that. Just stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like I wouldn't play that. Maybe like if I knew like if we decided to go dating or whatever, then yeah, I'd play it. But like
Yeah, the more comfortable you're with someone, the more they know you.
yeah, but like realistically, I'm not like even if we were dating or whatever, like that ain't something I'm playing with her. It's disrespectful.
There's got to be like a level of commitment.
Yeah, and it's like
Or
when I'm around kids, I'm gonna play
yeah, something appropriate for their age, not something like 99 problems.
yeah, yeah, um like that type of stuff. And I wouldn't play like rock either because I mean they wouldn't be into that. I mean, let's be serious here.
You
Maybe
never
some of
know.
them will. Maybe some, but like my cousins and like the kids that I'm around pretty often, like they don't listen to that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, we know you're around kids, Jack. You have a restraining order from school for Christ's sake.
No, I don't. Ben does.
That's probably true.
It is. He has like last time I checked, he has 6.
Christ almighty.
Yeah. If y'all don't know who we're talking about, but in case you know us personally, Ben, he is a interesting fella. Let me put it that way.
This guy's a fucking problem.
Yeah. Anyway, like I wouldn't play like they wouldn't enjoy that, even though it's something that I'd like, you know. But I guess you can say that with anything. Like I wouldn't say the F word in front of a 4-year-old, you know.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to be over here playing fucking Love You to Death by fucking typo negative in front of a child.
yeah,
That's a little awkward. Uh,
yeah, it's anyway that. But like even if it's like with you, right? When I'm with
yeah,
you, like realistically, like the party that we had, it wasn't really a party. It was more of a get together. The get together that
there's
we
a
had,
hangout.
I personally would be like playing like rap music during that, and I didn't say anything because it's not my place to say it, and I don't really care, you know. But like if it was just me, or if it was like at my place, right?
Yeah.
And like you've been over, I let you play songs or whatever. Like I would,
You try to appeal to people is what you're saying.
yeah, But if they didn't give two shits, I'm gonna like blast some stuff that I enjoy, and they may not like it, and then I anyway. It's stuff like that, like you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
I just want to know if everybody else is understanding what he's trying to fucking say.
Maybe I'm not coming out so good. I mean, this is just me and him talking.
I don't know. You did say all the kids that you're around, so
Okay, man. We don't. You're taking it out of context.
oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
Uh, I'm not the one. Oh, actually, I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Yeah, no, shut up.
I'm not going to say this.
Yeah,
It'd be
shut up.
hilarious, but somebody's going to get pissed if I say it.
Yeah, I know. Um,
Like we both knew exactly what I was going to say.
yeah. Don't get into that, or we'll start firing at each other, and we'll have to scrap the entire video.
I feel like we should already fucking scrap at least half of it by this point. Jesus.
Nah, it's going up like this. I ain't editing it.
Oh, you dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, they gotta see us how we are, man.
Naughty.
Nah. So,
I'm gonna be a button that says that.
anyway, I'm gonna get on my last little bullet point here. So, why is this such a like? Clearly, it's important to an extent to like listen to certain types of music around or near certain people. Because like me, when I'm in my room studying, I just put my playlist on play whatever and I can listen to whatever. And it may be something that I hate, but I don't really care. I'm listening to it in the background. It'll change. And anyway, why does music put an impression on someone that's very hard? Like, why do we judge someone based on what they listen to? Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good question because I can't answer that question honestly. Because it just mostly I can't answer it because it doesn't make any sense to me to judge people just because of what fucking or
Well,
judge people like for who they should be just because of what kind of music they listen to.
well, yeah, but let's be like real people here for a second. Like you do judge people on based on what they listen to. Like let's be real for a second. And it may not be like it may just be first impressions. I don't like let me put this the right way. I'm not going to dislike someone because they listen to a certain type of music.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting at is that like the whole dislike them for whatever reason
No,
just
that's
because of
not.
what kind of music.
Maybe I'm not explaining this the right way.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. The way that I'm trying to get at is music. Let's say that I pull up to your place, right? And I say, "Oh, buddy's coming from my school, right? And we're
Yeah,
gonna we're gonna hang out." And he pulls up blasting like like I don't know, hard rap, right? You're gonna notice that and you're gonna put that in the back of your mind. Oh, this guy blasts rap, right?
yeah,
And you're judging him on that. Whether you like that he does that or not, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna talk to him and be friends with him or whatever. But
yeah.
I mean, that happens with everyone. Like my sister. You know, what's the right way to put it? I I went to go visit her, and her friend immediately started blaring country, and we're like in the middle of like the city, right? And I didn't judge her or I didn't dislike her per se for that, but I did make a note in my mind like, okay, I'm figuring out that this girl likes that. Why is that such an important thing? Because it is. If someone says I like
It's part of
country,
your personality.
yeah, if someone says I
I
like
mean,
country, like I know back in the day when I was in middle school, would call people racist because they liked country.
yeah.
Like, why is that such an important thing? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, because then metal being a perfect example. Back in the day, long before fucking me and you were alive, like when our parents were fucking kids, like small ass kids. People who listen to metalheads, they were often fucking referred to as fucking Satanists. And it's like, you people don't even give the music a chance. I mean, I might judge it a little bit, yeah, but it's like I'll at least give their music a chance because music is also a reflection of somebody's personality or somebody's experience in life too. On top of that, I mean, it's a form of art. Of course, it's going to be like that. If I paint a painting of you know fucking somebody who's fucking dying and they're completely alone in a dark setting, it's some people are just going to look at that and say, "Oh, this guy is just fucked up and has a fucked up fucking mind or whatever style." And it's like, well, if you actually took the time to look at the painting and notice all the little details, you'd know it. You'd notice that there were flowers there that were blooming. There's like a small little speck of people there with smiling faces that look welcoming almost. And there's other people with disappointed looks and disappointed faces, and then there's also just a whole bunch of life in the one frame. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, if I was on a date and she asked me what type of music I like or whatever, I'm gonna say a bit of everything. But let's say I had to pick one genre, right? I would probably say rock, even though I only listen to rock like probably an eighth of the time. Like, I don't listen to
Yeah.
it that often. I mean, I do, but it's a small percentage compared to everything. And the reason why I'd say that is because I listen to rap more than I listen to rock, if I'm being honest here, right? But I'm not gonna like in my mind I wouldn't want to say that, and that's what I'm trying to get at. It's a very we, you you're gonna try to make the other.
Try to appeal to somebody, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Yeah.
think that's a which I understand. Music, that's a big thing between friendships. What I've seen, music is
Yeah.
a big part of it. You got to listen to music together and enjoy certain aspects of. You got to have similarities.
Yeah. I mean, hell, me and Lupe, dude, the whole reason I became friends with him is because he's a fucking metalhead.
Yeah,
That was originally the reason we became friends.
yeah. You know,
Same thing with Grayson.
yeah. And like me, if I only played rap in my car, right? Like, would you like that? Like, I don't think we would be as good of friends if that's all I played. As weird as it may
Uh,
seem.
since I'm looking through this to the guys of somebody who is a very close friend of yours, I can't really say for sure if music would have changed much.
Well,
But again, I don't have the experience. I don't have the experience of not being as close to you originally, and then that's all you just fucking play.
yeah, but like, let me put it this way: a good buddy of mine, me and him, we grew up on country, so we listened to country. Then he went hard on rap, like hard, 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 hard on rap,
Yeah,
and that's like all he listens to. And like, we were good friends. We still are very good friends. I have three brothers in this life. You're one of them. This guy's another one.
yeah,
And he, like me and him, if I'm being honest here, when he started listening to rap only, I didn't hang out with him that much. Not because I didn't enjoy being around him, it was because I didn't enjoy rap at the time, right? And
yeah,
our friendship spread apart. Eventually, I started listening to it and I liked it, and then hanging around him wasn't death on my ears. But
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah, I get what
is
you're saying.
like, even though we share pretty much everything, if you don't, music is a
It's a
huge part
big
of our
form of
life.
commodity.
Yeah, it's a part of everyone's life, whether you like it or not. I mean, it's
Yeah.
huge. So,
Yeah, but for me, still, I wouldn't. If you did start just listening to fucking rap only, I mean, I'd still fucking hang out with you no matter what, man.
well, yeah. Either way, I'm gonna. If you stop hanging out with me because I listen to rap, I'm gonna
That's
fucking.
kind of fucking stupid.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tie you up, put you in the back of my truck, and blast rap until you like it.
Yeah.
um,
Because not everything is fucking music based. With us, at least.
no, 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 no. To be honest, we connect a little bit about music, but not like a crazy amount. Like,
Yeah, there's other things that we connect on that are more important.
oh yeah, way more. Uh, Loyalty is the wrong word, but being there for each other. That's a huge part of it. That's what I think, at least. You know. Anyway, that I think that
Brotherhood is what you're looking for.
well, music is a huge part of everyone's relationship, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Unless it's like your boss that you're never going to listen to music with them.
Right.
Like,
Well, even at that, there's still certain types of music that you'd play around your boss.
well, yeah, but like you're not
You're not gonna
bonding
be
over
blasting
music.
fucking WAP around your goddamn boss.
How much you want to bet?
I don't know. He might fucking fire you, depending on the work setting.
Yeah, no, you're
If it's
right.
blue collar, they're probably not going to give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
they may start dancing.
half those guys are listening to fucking Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. Let's be honest about that.
Yeah, which I
At the shop, not to carry off, sorry, but at the
no, go ahead.
shop, they play one of two stations. They either play like it's a generalized, so they play whatever kind of radio station, or on the other side of the shop, by the pits, they play fucking just one station. And it's a pop music station, and they
Yeah,
have songs like they have Taylor Swift songs, they have Katy Perry songs, they have that whatever the hell that one song is. That's what Time Flies By or whatever the fuck.
time flies by. What are you talking about?
Fucking God, how do I describe this fucking song? It's a very popular song that almost fucking everyone knows. I know you know it. You probably just don't know the.
Yeah, that's fine. All right,
But it's
man.
like that one. It's that one with that piano in it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Very popular. Um. All right, man. Real quick, we're nearing the end here. I'm gonna kind of put you and me on the spot here. Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So get your phone out. I got mine out. I'm gonna go
I've been on my
first.
phone.
I'm gonna go first. But what is 5 songs that you'd play to describe to someone what type of music you like? Okay.
That music I like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna list off 5 songs first for me. While I'm doing that, you look through your phone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one that I'd play is "In Your Head." Right. I'd play
Yeah.
that. Then I'd probably play something along the lines of uh, "Must Be the Whiskey." Then I'd play "The Truth," "No One Like You," and "Batawena." I think those are the 5 songs that I'd play for me to try to explain it. And that would change if I thought about it, but this is just something last minute I thought of. So, but I think that's a fair list.
Yeah.
Uh, I may have changed Batawena with "Natural Born Killer" or something like that. But anyway, you got roughly 5 songs.
Yeah. Start off with "Until the End" by Motorhead. That's the
Okay.
good one.
Yep.
Let's see here. How about either Sympathy for the Devil or Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones? One of
Okay.
those two.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Killing Road by Megadeth.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Then probably Come As You Are by Nirvana.
There you go. That's a good song.
And then
Last
I'll say
last
Bad
one,
Moon
man.
Rising.
Say that one more
Bad
time.
Moon, Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
There you go. Okay. Cool. All right, man.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot real quick.
Oh no. Oh. Okay.
I'm going to do it. Plot twist. I'm going to do it too.
Okay. What's going on here, man? What are we doing?
All right. If there's one song that would describe our friendship, what would it be in your mind?
In my mind,
Yeah.
I'm going. Ooh, that's a tough one.
I already got one load. I've been thinking about this one all day.
I'm thinking. Tell me yours. What's yours?
Highwayman by Highwaymen.
There you go. That's a good one. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
And
a
I can
good
already
one.
tell you. I can already tell you which section is who.
Yeah, no, me too. You're the highwayman. I'm the sailor.
I literally said that.
Yeah,
Yeah, then Evan is the dam builder.
yeah. All right. If I'm,
Too
ooh,
much to
man,
go
this
up
is
for.
tough, man. This is tough. One song to describe our friendship. All right. I don't think this is the best song, but it kind of resonates with me right now with our friendship. I'm thinking "Lose
Yeah.
Yourself" by Eminem.
Okay. I
I'm
see that one.
I'm thinking that me and you right now. That's what I'm thinking.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Well, since we're on this topic, just real quick, one more. What's a song that you'd want to play at your funeral?
At my funeral,
Yeah, what's a song you want to play at your funeral, man?
mm, I can think of like two.
All right, tell me.
Till the End by Motorhead, because that's a really good one. I really like that one.
Gotcha.
And hmm, maybe I don't have two. There's one more I'm kind of thinking of. Fuck, which one was it? I had to go find it real quick.
Yeah, take your time. I'm gonna
Oh,
uh
Shine by Collective Soul.
shine. Okay, yeah,
That one has a really for me and my family. That one has a really deep fucking meaning with it. Or
gotcha,
well, yeah, pretty much what I said. Yeah,
gotcha. Uh, I had it in my mind. It's going blank on me. Give me 1 second. I know it. Um, regulators. I'm gonna play that, or I'm gonna play "Love Me Again." I think those two
okay.
songs.
Nah, we doing fucking "Love You to Death" by Type of Negative. There we go.
There you go.
That's a perfect one.
Yeah. All right, man.
That or fucking anything by Anal Cunt.
All right, man. Anything else you want to add?
Nah, I think we got it, man.
All
I think
right.
we got
Well, hey,
it.
thank you for listening. Subscribe if you liked it.
Follow our
Uh,
Instagram. It'll be
yeah,
in the description.
yeah. And let us know what you want us to talk about next. If you got any ideas, we're open to it.
We're
And
starving for ideas out here.
no, we got 15 or so ideas. None of them are amazing, to be honest.
Well, we're not amazing people.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see y'all next time on here.